Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Brendan here, aka Cliff Jumper, and we've been wanting to do a review of a scanner that actually works with our Toyota truck for quite some time, and I am glad to report we finally have something in our hands. This is the FOXWELL multi-system scanner that should work with Toyota. So let's check it out and see how well it works on our 20-year-old 200,000 mile Sequoia. All right, so this is something that you can get on Amazon. It is supposed to do factory level scanning. Let's check out what's in the box. Oh, look, it actually comes with a nice little carrying case. That's unusual. I don't normally see a case with these scanners. So let's see what's involved. All right, looks pretty par for the course. Actually has a few buttons on it in addition to the OBD2 port, and it looks like we have an USB-C, which leads me to believe we'll probably need to do a system update on this. So I'll go ahead and fire it up. Most of these multi-scanners do require system updates, firmware updates the first time you fire them up, and then they're good to go for a pretty long time. I expect this will be par for the course. So I'm going to go ahead and read through the instructions, make sure I know what I'm doing with this, and we'll come back in just a few minutes. So
5 minutes later.
So in the past, what I've done is I've gone through all the firmware updates before I have tried using these units that have been sent to me to test. I'm going to do something revolutionary this time around. I'm going to not update it right off the bat and just try to see how it runs with the factory firmware as it comes, and then I'll do an update later. So we're here in the Sequoia with our wonderful 204,000 miles. We've got this plugged in, and let's go ahead and see what it does. So we've got a lot of different buttons on here. So it looks like it's not a touch screen, which is important because a lot of these are touch screens. This is not a touch screen. We're actually using the cursors to navigate, and we've got a back and an enter. So it's fairly, you know, what's expected. I'm going to hit the Toyota button and see what happens. So we'll hit Toyota, Smart VIN. Let's try that. We are in North America. Let's see what happens. Turn the ignition switch off, and then on, and then press next. I don't have a next, so F3 is what it says for next. Please wait, loading data. Oh, it does see it's a Sequoia. Great. Yes. It does see it's a 2003. It sees the motor. Okay, F3, wonderful. We're off to a good start. Quick scan. Yeah, let's try a quick scan, see what happens. So it says it's scanning. And let's see, it's 2:10 now by the clock. Let's see how long it takes to scan. Some of the other scan tools I have used, like Blue Driver, can take anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes to read all the codes. So we've got an engine fault. It's already found. That's to be expected. I'm expecting that it's going to find a brake fault as well, but I don't know if it's going to find it on this level of scan. I might have to do the deep diagnosis for that. Oh, it does find the ABS fault. Great. So no faults with the airbag. That's good. Body. I wonder what it's going to find. No fault. Driver door. Are you going to see that it's open? I wonder. So far, I'm very impressed with how quickly this is scanning. This is very helpful, that I'm not wasting all sorts of time sitting around waiting for it to do the thing. So yay, we're off to a really good start with this. No faults with the driver door. Okay, what about the back door? I wonder if it's going to do all 4 doors. since I've never seen a factory scan on our Toyota, I've never seen a scan tool that does all the things well. And I do have a blue driver. It will get to the factory codes, but it's super wonky. It makes you turn off the key, turn the key back on, turn it off, like a lot of times. So you have to sit there and wait for the full 20 minutes while it is scanning, because you have to manipulate the ignition key a bunch of times, where this has only asked me to do it once, and that was to identify what kind of vehicle this is. So far, so good. All right, looks like we're done scanning. All right, so we've got... All right, well, let's see what it does here. So I want the report. We've got a few faults. Save, F1. All right, well, what happens? Okay, Toyota. Oh, there's a keyboard. Okay, let's go ahead and just save it as Toyota. Huh. Interesting. So if we want cursor forward, what is it, F1 maybe? No. Okay. Got it. And then we want forward. Okay, well, let's just say that that's what we're saving. Okay, fine. So by hitting the right button, it's just kind of going through what we have here. All right, we've got cruise control giving us the factory code C1203, engine control system communication circuit, master pressure circuit, stroke sensor, HV system malfunction, ABS control system malfunction. I hit a really weird imperfection in the road the other day, and it activated the ABS system. I wonder if this is all related to that. That's interesting. Okay, so it is telling me the stoplight switch circuit has an issue. All right, that's helpful to know. All right, I'm just scrolling down through, yeah, ABS, codes, engine ECT, no issues with that. All right, so the interface on this is not the most intuitive, but so the cruise control fault, yeah, I'd like to read it. Yes, okay, I get that. Loading data. You're going to tell me. Read codes, yes. Stoplight circuit. All right, so that's the issue with the cruise control, the stoplight switch. That is a known issue. I need to replace that. I knew that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and erase it because it's going to come back anyway. So go ahead. Yes. Do I want to erase all the fault codes? No, I want to look at the others first. Let's go back. Cruise control. Yeah, I knew that. I looked at all of these. Looked at those. Give me a report again. Okay, now it's giving me all the different engine control, ABS, blah, blah, blah. All right, fine. Let's go ahead and no. Yeah. Erase. And let's go back. Yes, I'd like to exit. Okay. Back. 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 All right, let's see what happens under OBD1. Auto scan. Communicating. So it's looking at the protocols, which it's communicating. It's probably going to find it under the KWP. If you're running a Toyota, I'm definitely going to say use the Toyota specific, because it is now just telling me the generic stuff. You know, codes found because I just erased them. The monitors, okay. Yep, incomplete, 4 of them. Yep, because I just erased the codes, so none of the monitors are going to be complete now. I have to run it through a driving cycle for that to redo its thing. Okay, cool. Oh, it gives us a lot of stuff. So diagnostic and trouble codes, the readiness. What happens if I hit that? What's it going to show me? Incomplete. Incomplete. Yeah, a bunch of incompletes. So that's to be expected since I just cleared the codes. So I should come back in after driving this for a little bit to look at all the stuff. But I've got live data monitoring. That's cool. What's it going to let me look at? Okay. Pretty good selection of things we can monitor on here. And this is just through the generic OBD codes, not the Toyota specific stuff. So let's back up. All right, cool. Yes, I'll exit. And let's back. Okay, so over here would be obviously where I would update it. It's going to need to be plugged into my laptop in order to do that update, and I'm going to need to be logged in to the FOXWELL account that I created, so no big deal. Let's see, look at history if it's going to show me stuff. Oh, yep, shows me the scan that I did, so it saves previous results. That's also super helpful. Great. And then let's see over here, look at Data Manager. What does that do? Automatic scanning results. All right, great. It's also looks like 2 places where it's keeping history. Yep, it's keeping the history there. And then under settings, what do we have? Wi-Fi. This will hook up to my Wi-Fi. Oh, outstanding. That's even better than having to use that USB-C. Fabulous. Great. Okay. Well, cool. All right. Nice. So I am going to mess around with it a little bit more. I'm going to go ahead and do the updates and see if it behaves any differently. As you saw, the interface for the factory codes is not that intuitive, but you get the information that you need, especially all those factory specific codes where it comes to like the thrust angle sensor and the brake sensor and miscommunication with the ABS. Anything brake related you're not going to find on a standard OBD2 reader. You have to have a factory level scanner, and this is giving us that information, and it's only 222, so in 12 minutes I have all the information, less than that, far, because I've just been tootling around with this thing and not really looking at everything. So, you know, preemptively, I'm going to say that this is a pretty decent little unit for what it does and what we want it to accomplish in terms of factory codes, especially on an older Toyota that is still OBD2. Our 2003 Sequoia has been notoriously hard to scan for lots of these generic code readers. This is the Toyota specific FOXWELL unit, and it does indeed read our old Toyota. So if you've got something old like a Corolla or a Camry that's gonna run until the end of time with 900,000 miles, you probably want something like this to be able to monitor all the factory codes in it. Anyway, I hope that helped you out. I will come back again with any updates after I do the updates on here. Yeah, more updates after the updates. Yeah, that wasn't awkward. All right, see you in a little bit.
20 minutes later.
Okay, so we ran the updates on it, and unlike some of the other units we've tested, the updates did not take like 15, 20 minutes or an hour. One of the units I tested took an hour. This one took about 45 seconds. That's right, under a minute to do all the updates. I tested it again, no changes to the user interface, no changes to anything that visually we see on our end from doing the updates. So I'd say you're safe to run the updates when you first get this before you go plug it into the car. But it does provide all the factory level information that we need. Even if the interface is a little clunky, you're not spending crazy amounts of money for this like you would for an actual factory computer scanner, because those are a lot. I don't know if you've priced them, but they're a lot. So, if you've been looking for a scanner that can actually read your factory Toyota codes, we've got a winner. Winner, 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 winner. Finally. So thank you to the folks at FOXWELL. This is what the box looks like. You can find it on Amazon. I will leave a link in the description below. I hope this helped you out, especially all my fellow Sequoia owners that are driving these things into the hundreds of thousands of miles, and we don't want to have to go pay somebody $150 every time something weird happens and the VSC track lights pop up on the dash. And as you know, if you know, that could be like one of 35 different codes that makes those lights come on. So this will get you to finding out what's going on with your vehicle, and you can diagnose it and repair it without spending crazy amount of money just for the diagnostics. So well worth the investment. Hope this helps you out. God bless you. I'll see you next time. And hit like maybe if this helps you out. Subscribe to the channel. I do more Sequoia content, even though I do a lot of German car and more Italian car content lately. But yeah, we're doing a lot of stuff with the Toyota. More to come. God bless. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
And on that terrible disappointment, it's time to say goodbye. We'll be back.